Exploring Microsoft Office 365 Introductory, Chapter 4, Datasets and Tables. The learning objectives are 4.1, Freeze rows and columns, 4.2, Print large datasets, 4.3, Explore the benefits of data tables, 4.4, Design and create tables, 4.5, Apply a table style, 4.6, Create structured references in formulas. Additional learning objectives are 4.7, Sort data, 4.8, Filter data, 4.9, Add a total row to a table, 4.10, Apply conditional formatting, 4.11, Create a new conditional formatting rule. In a large dataset, when scrolling to parts of a dataset not initially visible, some rows and columns such as headings may no longer display. When the row and column labels scroll off the screen, it is difficult to remember what each column or row represents. Labels can be kept on screen by freezing them. Freezing keeps rows and/or columns visible on screen at all times, even when scrolling through a large dataset. Freeze options are shown in the table. As the figure shows, a horizontal line is displayed below the last frozen row, row 5, and a vertical line to the right of the last frozen column, column F. Notice that unfrozen rows, such as rows 6 through 20, are no longer visible. For a large dataset, some columns and rows may print on several pages. Understanding the data on individual printed pages is difficult when each page does not contain column and row labels. The Page Layout tab contains options to prepare large datasets for printing. Based on the paper size, orientation, margins, and other settings, a page break displays, indicating where data will start on another printed page. The default print settings send an entire dataset on the active worksheet to the printer. To print only part of the worksheet data, you can set the print area, which is the range of cells that will print. When printing large datasets, it is helpful if every page contains descriptive column and row labels. Click Print Titles on the Page Layout tab to display the Page Setup dialog box. Print order is the sequence in which the pages are printed. By default, the pages print in the following order: top left section, bottom left section, top right section, and bottom right section. A table is a structured range that contains related data organized in a method that increases your capability to manage and analyze information. Data structure is the organization method used to manage multiple data points within a dataset. Tables provide these advantages. Column headings remain on screen without having to use freeze panes. Table styles easily format table rows and columns with complementary fill colors. Calculated columns enable the creation and editing of formulas that copy down the columns automatically. A calculated total row enables the implementation of summary functions. Structured references can be used instead of cell references in formulas. Once a data range is converted into a table, each column represents a field, which is an individual piece of data. Each row in a table represents a record, which is a collection of related data about a single entity. To create a table from existing data, click within the existing range of data and click Table on the Tables group to display the Create Table dialog box. A table can also be created by selecting a range, clicking the Quick Analysis button, and clicking Tables. After a table is created, the Table Tools Design tab displays. As seen in the figure, the default Table Style Medium 2 style is applied to the table, and each cell in the header row has filter arrows. By default, when a table is created, it is automatically assigned a name. In this example, the table created in a worksheet is named Table 1. To insert a new column in a table, select any data cell in a field that will be to the right of the new field and click Insert Table Columns to the left, located on the Home tab. To add a field at the end of the right side of a table, click in the cell to the right of the last field name and type a table. To delete a record, select the record to be removed and click Delete Table Rows, located on the Home tab, to remove the row. A table might contain duplicate records, which can give false results when totaling or performing other calculations. To remove duplicated records, click Remove Duplicates to display the Remove Duplicates dialog box. A table style controls the fill color of the header row and rows of records. Additionally, table styles specify heading formats and border lines. To change the table style, click More in the Table Styles group to display the Table Styles gallery. The table shows the table styles options. A structured reference is a tag or the use of a table element such as a field heading as a reference in a formula. The use of field headings without row references in a structured formula is called an unqualified reference. A formula that includes references with a table name is called a fully qualified structured reference. As seen in the figure, when creating a formula in a table using structured references, field headings are set off by brackets around column headings or field names. Sorting is the process of arranging records by the value of one or more fields within a table. The table lists the sort options by type. There are 4 ways to sort a table based on one field. However, to sort a table on multiple fields, click in any cell in the table and click Sort on the Data tab to display the Sort dialog box. When sorting, Excel arranges data in alphabetic or numeric order. For example, days of the week are sorted alphabetically: Friday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. To sort the days of the week in the traditional sequence of Sunday to Saturday, you need to create a custom sort. To create a custom sort, click Sort on the Data tab, click the Order arrow, and select Custom List to display the Custom Lists dialog box. Filtering is the process of displaying only those records that meet specified conditions. When a filter is applied, the Filter arrow displays a filter icon, indicating which field is filtered. To apply a filter, click any cell in the range of data to be filtered. Click Filter on the Data tab. Click the Filter arrow for the column to be filtered. Deselect the Select All checkbox and select the checkboxes for the text that is to remain visible. Since filtering is non-destructive, you can remove the filters from one or more fields to expand the dataset again. This figure shows the application of a text filter using the Filter command to display the filter arrows. This figure shows the application of a number filter. This figure shows the application of a date filter. To create a custom filter, the Custom Auto Filter dialog box is used to create complex filters. A total row displays below the last row of records in a table and is used to display summary statistics. The calculations on the total row use the subtotal function, which calculates an aggregate value. The function's form is subtotal, function num ref1, where the function num argument is a number that represents a function, and the ref1 argument indicates the range of values to calculate. The table shows some of the subtotal function numbers. The figure shows the active total row with sums applied to the amount, downpay, and owed fields. Conditional formatting applies formatting to any set of data to highlight or emphasize cells that meet specific conditions. The table shows the conditional formatting options. The Highlight Cells Rules category enables you to apply a highlight to cells that meet a condition. This figure shows that cells with sales between 5,000 and 10,000 have red text with red highlighting. The Top-Bottom Rules category enables you to specify the top or bottom number, top or bottom percentage, or values that are above or below the average value in a specified range. This figure shows that the cells with the top 10 amounts have red text with red highlighting. Data bars apply a gradient or solid fill bar in which the width of the bar represents the current cell's value compared to other cells' values. The width of the data bar represents the value in a cell, with a wider bar representing a higher value and a narrower bar a lower value. Color scales format cells with different colors based on the relative value of a cell compared to other selected cells. You can apply a 2 or 3 color scale. Icon sets are symbols or signs that classify data into 3, 4, or 5 categories based on the values in a range. This figure illustrates the use of data bars, color scales, and icon sets.